Okay, now I'm recording, I'm pretty sure. Something's weird with this recording software. Anyway, stage 5, so it starts off with the Death Fairy. The first Death Fairy of the game, but not the last, so just move to the left there, back off from those red bullets and go around, and there's a nice lane there to the left. It's not bad for a Death Fairy. If you feel like you need to bomb it, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking for places to save resources, learning how to deal with that Death Fairy is a pretty good option. And I think I actually may have been safe there, but I bombed because I panicked. Now this, I think, is the most difficult stage portion of the game. These dense bullet fairies, and see, I was gambling there. The bullets disappear after a bit, and if this were a real Lunatic run, I would have just bombed that. But if you want, you can gamble, and see, now here, back off, go around, and you're good. Yeah. If you want to gamble, those bullets do disappear, and sometimes they disappear before they hit you, but you're kind of taking a risk, so you might just want to bomb it. So yeah, like I was saying, this is the most difficult stage portion of the game. This first part of stage 5. And because of this, stage 5 might be the most difficult stage in the game, ignoring the boss and just the stage part. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. But after that, it's mostly pretty doable. This part looks scary, but once you dodge the initial threat, lanes kind of open up. And learn where they spawn so you can be waiting for them and take them out quickly. And the familiars take out a lot of the bullets. But that wasn't very nice. That was a much nastier setup than that usually leaves. That part is usually not hard at all. And it wasn't a full-on wall, but that was... I was definitely expecting a bigger hole than that. That's what stage practice is for, so you can make dumb mistakes and not care about it. Yeah, alright, yeah. Come on. Oh, jeez, yeah, see, that's the risk of bombing. If you bomb, there's a good chance that the bullets will disappear anyway, and it's completely wasted. But I actually dodged that whole thing. I'm really surprised. I still wasted a bomb. But, that's okay. Yeah, that's what I should have done before. I just didn't pay enough attention in looking for a hole, because usually it's just right there. So now the mid-boss. The mid-boss is a rabbit with no spell cards, and she's really hard. So, well, I'm disappointed I didn't do a little bit better than that on her first one. It's hard, but I can usually do better than that at least. And the second one is also hard, but it's easier than the first. No! By the way, you can see those blue bullets she shoots out if you go too high on the screen. So she's another one who has that kind of surprise. But don't try to do that unfocused. What are you thinking? There we go. That stuff might be kind of semi-aimed in a weird way, because it seems to kind of favor the side that you're on. But it's not like strictly aimed, and it's not like you can stream it or anything. Alright, the mid-boss. So the mid-boss is, she's a rabbit named Tay, and she has no spell cards, but she's ridiculously hard. So... okay. Good, good. Alright, yes, that's great. I captured her first non-spell, which is really hard. And her second non-spell is also pretty hard, but it's easier than the other one. I like to do it vertical, with only vertical movement, and it... sometimes you kind of get trapped where there's not really a whole lot you can do, but it generally works out okay for me. And this is a streaming section. This stuff is aimed, but it's a complicated and somewhat difficult streaming section. So just because something's streaming doesn't mean that it's necessarily easy. I mean, it's certainly a lot easier than the first half of the stage, but it can definitely get you hit, and you definitely need to practice it. Oh right, this. I was thinking I was at the end. I forgot about these. And these give you 2 bombs, so that's pretty nice. So now we're at the boss. Now the stage portion is actually fairly difficult, especially the intro part, which is, I think, the most difficult non-boss portion of the game. But the boss is actually not very hard. I think she's actually easier than both Marissa and Kane. So hopefully this goes well. This is pretty dense, but it's also slow. And while the stuff moves strangely, it also moves in straight lines. So, not that hard to dodge. First spell is not that hard, but I'm a lot worse at it than I should be. Now these bullets here fade out. They phase out right before they get to you, so that's why this is pretty doable. And I can't believe I failed that. Even though I only had like a 1 in 16 capture rate, that's because I had no idea how to do that spell before that. I may have actually been safe there, but I was completely uncomfortable with that. That's a very uncomfortable non-spell, but it's pretty doable, and I'm disappointed that I failed it. But you know, I'm playing horribly. What am I doing here? Say an interesting note, if you're more than 80% toward the human side, point items are worth double. So if you're going for score, that's something to keep in mind. Alright, now this part. So this is actually aimed-ish. It's just aimed in a really broad shotgun way, so it's hard to tell. And how did I not get hit there? I was just kind of wildly flailing. I should have been hit. But okay, now that I know that you can kind of misdirect that a little bit, so you don't get overwhelmed with too much stuff, it's actually doable. Okay, good, good. So this stage is actually not bad at all. And Reisen isn't bad either. She just... I don't know why I'm having trouble with that. Uh-oh. Okay. That worked out. Tewi is still hard, but it's just 2 non-spells, and you can bomb it if you want, or you... that was not a very good attempt, but, you know, it's fine. Still, see if I can do this. Should be able to do this one now. No horizontal movement, and yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now the streaming section. Okay, it's going fine. Going fine. Good, good. Good, good. Now this last little fairy parade. Okay, good, good. Now get to the center. Take these out. Let their familiars take care of the bullets, and there we go. Alright, so the stage is not really an issue, and let's see if we can just get Reisen down without any problems now. Shouldn't be too bad, so let's see how this goes. And my cat is getting into some mischief in the kitchen, so hopefully that's not anything too bad. Okay, now this spell, it's not hard. You can see I've captured it a couple of times since my last attempt practicing this, and it's really not hard. I just keep making really, really poor mistakes. Yeah, just keep going in this hole, let that ring pass you, and then the bullets phase out just before these others become an issue. There we go. You don't necessarily want to auto-collect with Reisen, but sometimes it's okay. Really, really uncomfortable non-spell, but if it's nice to you, it's not bad. It was pretty nice to me that time. Alright, this one. This can be easy, but the thing is, you kind of have to commit to a hole before you know if it's going to be safe. Like that. And sometimes the bullets will just stop moving right on top of you. Which, oh, this is not a good time to auto-collect. It's... okay, good, it worked out. If you are not at the bottom of the screen, this is pretty nasty, which is why you don't want to auto-collect, but it's not bad, just kind of inched over. And this is her hardest spell, so I'm probably going to bomb it. And I'll give it a try, but nope, that was horrible. It was never gonna work. Oh well, I always bomb that anyway, so. And then finally we get to her last spell, which is, it's her easiest by far. It's just go up to where this... well... there you have it. It's just not meant to be. I guess I don't know what happened. I'm just not meant to have a good Reisen run for this LP, I'm afraid. Oh well. And yeah, this last spell is... good luck, I guess. So that was really terrible, but I guess... we'll take what we can get. So, spells that we missed. What were they? This one? Yes, missed this one. So yeah, the thing about this spell is you just have to get into one of these little gaps in the bullets, and then just follow them down, but they start, or they materialize and start coming down, like, as soon as they stop moving there. So you don't know where it's going to be safe until they stop moving. But as soon as they stop moving, they can hit you, so... you can kind of get unlucky with that. If you really work at it, you can probably memorize the timing and get better at it. But yeah. Okay, so this one I said is her hardest spell. It's not as bad as some of the other characters' spells. That part's tricky, but it's doable. This is the part I really have trouble with, getting through that quickly enough to get back up through this. And then you have to do that again, at least another couple of times. So yeah. It's just one of those typical things where there's stuff coming at you from a lot of different directions and it's crossing and it's just hard to read. Oh, I don't even have a replay for this one because I should never fail this. It's just all you have to do is go up to where approximate. I don't even know what to say. I failed this like once in either stage practice or in the actual game before this, and it was probably like one of those failures where I bombed at the end of the previous spell and it cancelled my spell card bonus on the next spell. All you have to do is go up where that previous ring was, drift down slowly, let the one ring pass you, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And I can't believe I failed it twice on this. Oh well. And if you want to see something kind of embarrassing, so you can see my spell captured is like 204 on this. I guess I missed it once in spell practice too. And then look at the normal version of that, 1 out of 53. That's because it's easy if you know how to do it, but it took me a while to figure out that method of doing it. And I tried out a lot of things that were a lot more difficult before I figured out how to do it on normal. So that was a really horrible stage 5 run, and hopefully stage 6 goes better. And actually, I even have a replay of all of stage 6. I might just use that rather than trying to play through it live. Because when I play through it in Lunatic, I usually just try to save up enough resources that I can bomb through the difficult parts. But anyway, I guess we'll see how that goes. Anyway, sorry about the poor playing today.